Today is on the population structures and characteristics. This is our fourth week in the semester. Right. Now, some of the key terms that we're going to look at in this session include, number one is looking at age and sex structure, the frequency distribution, the percentage distribution, age dependency ratio, sex ratio, pyramid, population pyramid, and then we will also look at the social-cultural structure of demography as well. So what we're going to be able to achieve at the end of the session is, number one, you should be able to illustrate population structure according to the age-sex component and explain and compare the values of age dependency ratio, explain and compare the values of sex ratio, demonstrate the construction of population pyramid, explain the distribution of the population pyramid, and then conduct analysis to explain the characteristics of a given population. Now, so what's the importance of this topic here? In other words, why or how can knowledge of a demographic structure helps you as an administrator, as a planner, and so on. Yeah. For example, number one, it can be used for planning purposes, both for public and private sector. Knowing the number of people living in a particular area and how many of each kind, for example, how many female, how many male, how many young people, how many old people, that will help us in planning better programs for the public. And then it can be used also for projecting school requirement, the number of teachers, number of doctors, nurses, health services, how many beds in the hospital and so on, as well as issues of housing and also food requirement. The next importance of social demography, or rather demographic structure, is on the social relationship depends on relative number of male and female and the composition of each age as well. Yeah. So an unbalanced proportion, for example, will have an impact on social role and cultural pattern. For example, marriage and fertility pattern may change. Labor force participation, say how many females and so on, and sex role within the society. And so the population structure or composition refers to the structure or composition of population is the product of the process of fertility, mortality, and migration. So the most studied aspect of population structure are age and sex. Yeah. So other aspects that can be also be studied in terms of structure include race, language, religion, and other social and occupational groups. So composition and structure. The structure composition of part of a population is the product of the process of fertility, mortality, and migration. So the most basic elements of population composition are sex and age. Yeah. Now, let's look at age and sex structure. In terms of age distribution, it gives the exact figure or the percentage of population for each group category. For example, those who are aged between 1 to 10, 11 to 20, and so on and so forth. And age is also measured by the precise year of the last birth date. Yeah? In other words, we look at the not just the year of birth, but the date of birth. That's how you count. Yeah? And normally age distribution is categorized into a range of 5